Hello dear friends, I'm going to make you a plum prune crumble. Very easy, and you can really take apples, you can take even frozen fruit from the freezer. Of course, frozen fruit is always from the freezer. So well, you start by just cutting up your plums, put the stone out. So this you will do with the whole lot, and they don't really have to be very, very ripe. You could also use which are becoming ripe. As you can see, I'm using two kinds of plums, prunes. I don't know why you have prunes and plums, but there will be a difference. If you know, please let me know. And I will put some sugar here on top of it, just a little bit, and if you've got very, very sweet fruit, then of course you can skip the sugar. But I like to put a little bit. I bought these at the farmers in Holland. Sometimes they have on the road they have little stalls with beautiful fruit and etc. in it. Just you don't really need to know how much. I mean, you just put a layer of fruit on the bottom, a little bit more of course, and even if you've got a few blueberries which are wandering through your fridge, just put them on top of it, no problem at all. Just put a little bit of sugar on top. I just do a little bit like this. So now I'm going to make the crumble. Just put in 100 grams of plain flour, 75 grams of sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, well, maybe a little bit more, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking powder, and as you can see, this is already ready, but we first are going to mix this. 75 grams of butter, and that fridge butter, so you can make little cubes of it. So, well, this is not really cold anymore. But what we will do, we will put it in the fridge so it will get cold again. So, I forgot, no, it needs a little bit more. Yes. So you make sure everything is covered with butter, with flour, so it won't stick to your fingers later on. Because if you put your hands in now, the butter will become warm and soft, and we don't want that. We just want it to mix, and that a few little butter nubs will stay behind. So everything is washed, and you make a very, very, very rough sort of breadcrumbs. If it looks a little bit like this, just put your 100 grams of almond, sliced almonds in it. Make sure it's mixed well, but don't overmix. And I think it's a little bit too much for this little dish with prunes. And what you easily could do, put this in the fridge, or if you think I'm going to need it in a few days, just put it in the freezer. And really, it works. You see, it's a little bit too much. Shoop. I'm going to put it in the oven now. And then we're going, it's heated to 200 Celsius. I will put underneath my film how much that will be in Fahrenheit. And then for 30 minutes. But be aware, every oven is different. So it might be a few minutes less or a few minutes more. Have a look how gorgeous this looks. It's very hot. Serve it with a little scoop of vanilla ice cream or some whipped cream or just a little bit of crème fraîche, also very nice. Please try and enjoy.